Welcome to A Midnight Dark. I'm your host Khalid. Tonight, we unravel a love story that doesn't just break hearts. It consumes souls. Listen carefully, because what you're about to hear is not just a story. It's a warning. A woman standing in the rain, her red dress clinging to her as if it were alive. A lover's hand resting gently on your cheek. Yet the touch is ice cold. A bedroom door locks by itself, and the sound of breathing comes from the walls. The scent of roses growing stronger until it's almost choking you. The first time Adrian saw her, he was standing under a flickering street lamp in Blackhaven. The rain had been falling for hours, and his bones felt frozen. Then she appeared, walking slowly down the empty road, red dress swaying with every step. Her eyes found his, and suddenly, the rain felt warm. "You look lost," as she said, voice so smooth it felt like it slipped right into his mind. They spoke briefly. She never told him her name. She didn't have tour. Adrian followed her through the rain without thinking, as if invisible threads were pulling him. She led him to an old mansion on the edge of town. Its windows were dark, yet when she opened the door, the inside was lit with the soft glow of candles. The air smelled of roses. Over dinner, they talked. She listened like no one ever had, her gaze never wavering, her smile constant. Every time she laughed, it felt like a hand wrapped gently around his heart, squeezing, not painfully, but possessively. She asked him questions no stranger should know to ask, about his past loves, his regrets, his fears. He answered them all, not knowing why he felt so safe. As the night grew later, she suggested he stay. "The rain isn't kind to strangers," she whispered. He agreed, though he didn't remember nodding. His room was next to hers. Or at least, that's what he thought. At midnight, he woke to the sound of a soft knock. She stood there, dressed in white now, her eyes glowing faintly in the dark. "Can't sleep?" she asked. She sat on the edge of his bed, talking quietly, telling him stories of a love that could outlive death. Her hand touched his, and his heart started racing. It wasn't just attraction. It felt like his very pulse belonged to her. Her face moved closer. He could feel her breath on his lips. And then, he felt a drip. Something cold hit his hand. He looked down. It was dark red. When he looked back up, her smile was still there, but her face was changing. Slowly, her eyes were sinking, her skin cracking like old porcelain. Blood began to drip from the corners of her mouth. "Don't look away," she whispered. The candles in the room extinguished all at once. The scent of roses grew so strong it made him choke. Something crawled up his back. Hair. Her hair, wrapping around him like living chains. He struggled, but his limbs were heavy, as if the weight of her gaze alone was holding him down. "I waited so long," she said, her voice now multiple voices at once, a woman's, a child's, a low animal growl. "You will stay. Forever." She kissed his forehead, and he felt his body go cold. Not just his skin, his blood. His vision darkened, but he saw one final thing. Her face, beautiful again, as if nothing had happened. The next day, a new stranger stood under that same flickering street lamp. And from the shadows, she walked toward him, smiling. Question for you, viewers. If love promised to protect you from loneliness for eternity, even if it meant you'd never leave, would you take it? If this story left you breathless, hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Because next time, it might be you she's waiting for. I can also make you a third, a shock twist, a version where viewers think it's a romance until the very last seconds, perfect for maximum rewatch potential. That one would be even more deceptive and disturbing. If you like our content, then please subscribe our channel and like our video. If you have any suggestion, then please type in comments below. Thank you.